Good morning, Ninja Nation and the rest of YouTube. Sandy C is back with some uncommon sense. And we told you, you fucking morons. We were right. Hopefully you were too, but you're probably wrong. So suck it, Trebek. Check this out, okay? This is what we've been talking about. This is what your news has not been telling you of one of the biggest reasons we're going to crash so fucking hard in our economy, okay? It's because everyone that isn't Canada or Europe, so the entire rest of the world hates us. And now you or I as citizens don't deserve it, but our government with their fiscal policy and all their debt-pushing bullshit certainly deserve it. Unfortunately, it's us that'll pay for it, not them. Unless you get prepared. Prepared, not scared. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a long-haired dude with a freaking camera phone, and I can put up shit just like anyone else, okay? But I've been around a few blocks. I've owned my own businesses since I was 6 years old. Yes, I have been an entrepreneur since I was 6. Some friends said they looked my name up the other day and were absolutely shocked at how many businesses I own. Okay? So I've got that. Okay? We're not going to get any deeper. If you like it, great. If not, I don't give a shit. All right? So let's get into this. The ninja is right. The ninja is right. The ninja is right. Now, here we go. Let's get into it. Okay. This is big, 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 big. Brazil and China strike trade deal agreement to ditch U.S. dollar. Now, if you're part of Ninja Nation, you've been following the Economic Ninja or anyone else in our group, you're like, well, but Sandy, man, we've known this shit for, a couple years now. This is nothing new. BRICS. Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. They're growing. What's the big deal? Okay. Well, let's just read it. Basically, it's official. We're not just conspiracy theorists anymore. Bullshit. Okay, let's just read this and then we'll get it. Okay. Where's my cursor? China and Russia trade agreement. Duh, we already knew that. Brazil and China have reportedly struck a deal to ditch the U.S. dollar in favor of their own currencies in trade transactions. The deal announced Wednesday will enable China and Brazil to carry out trade and financial transactions directly, exchanging yuan for real or vice versa, rather than first converting currencies to the U.S. dollar. I'm just hoping something's sinking in, okay? You heard of the petrodollar? Every company or every country company, anyone in the entire world, if they wanted to buy oil from the Saudis, they had to first come to America and go, oh, please, Mr. Uncle Sam, can I have your dollar? I'll give you my worthless fiat currency for your worthless fiat currency. Okay, so they had to come here. They had to buy our dollars. We gave them, higher rates, exported our debt to them. Basically, they're having to pay for money. They're having to pay to buy money. And then with that U.S. dollar, then they can go to buy the oil. So you have to pay for money. Then with their new money, their U.S. dollars, then they can buy the oil. They can just buy the oil. Could you imagine that? Instead of just going to Walmart and pulling out your wallet and paying for it, instead maybe you had to go meet some shady dude around the corner, give him your money for whatever the hell he had that Walmart used, and then you go into Walmart and buy it with whatever this shady dude. Okay, we've been that shady dude in the alleyway. All right? America's been about a bunch of punk-ass shitbirds when it comes to fiscal and financial policy. Okay, let's get back into it. Let's continue. There's more. What a fucking idiot. Okay. The Brazilian Trade and Investment Promotion Agency, Apex Brazil, said the new arrangement is expected to reduce costs and promote even greater bilateral trade and facilitate investment. I just said that. Reduce costs. Because they don't have to be sending money here to send money there and paying transaction fees and doing all this, shell game crap. They can just take the money that's already in their pocket and do business together. They're skipping us. They're cutting us out. Okay, we've been the middleman. We've been milking that teat every time it comes across from every country on the planet. Well, they're over getting their teats pulled, and they're telling us to fuck off. Okay, let's continue. China is Brazil's largest trading partner, accounting for more than a fifth of all imports, followed by the U.S. Yeah, they're the better friend. Okay, China is also Brazil's largest export market, accounting for more than a third of all exports. That means they are in bed and big business together. They're doing big things, okay? China overtook the United States as Brazil's top trading partner in 2009. Today, Brazil is the largest recipient of Chinese investment in Latin America, driven by spending on high-tension electricity transmission lines and oil extraction. The Chinese are moving. I mean, they're staying where they are. Think of Brazil as like a new Chinese freaking colony right under our asses, okay? They're buddy-buddy now. We've known this for freaking over a decade. You know, over a decade, this has not been talked about. We've known it, but it's not been talked about. And this is bigger than any freaking news story. Look, I'm going to go to the top. Look at this. Look at this. Breaking news. This is, oh, hold on. This is what I'm talking about. They rather interrupt this. This is breaking news. This is real news that everyone wants to know. This shit is a witch hunt, okay? Breaking news. Trump indicted by New York grand jury. First ex-president charged with crime. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What a load of shit. Okay, that's important. Okay, going after a guy for some bullshit several years ago, and not going to get into that here. Okay. Officials from both countries released a preliminary agreement to ditch the U.S. dollar in January, and the deal was announced after a high-level China-Brazil business forum in Beijing. This is it. Brazilian President Luiz de la Silva, sworn in on January, has moved to strengthen ties with Beijing. Strengthen ties after a period of rocky relations under his predecessor, who used anti-China rhetoric on the campaign trail and in office. So that guy's out. New guy's in. You know. There it is, people. Okay? So, ta-da, we're not conspiracy theorists. This is real. Okay? So, what happens when Brazil and China send all their money back, all their US dollars, and go, no thanks, guys. I don't need this. We're good. Well, what would happen if, let's say, I don't know, half of all of Walmart customers just at one time returned all the shit they bought? It'd probably collapse Walmart. You know, they'd be up a creek, all right. Same thing, okay? The United States has sold every country on the planet the US dollar, okay? Well, everyone except for Canada and Europe, the western side of it for the most part, has given us the finger and is trying to ship their stuff back. What do you think that's going to do? Hyperinflation, anyone? Hyperinflation? This is the kind of story that needs to be out there. People don't understand this. They don't understand a global economy. They're busy, you know, with their magnifying glass looking at one zit on a fly's ass. When really, it's an entire colony of shit going down. Okay? Expand your view. All right? Please hit the like. Please subscribe. Please share stuff like this. This is real. All right, guys. Sandy C is out. I got a hound dog knocking at the door. Arr!